time for Speak the Truth Hour.
Excellent!
Yeah!
Rock and roll! Remember this. In this classroom, I am the judge, the jury, and the jailer.
You know, it never ceases to amaze me how much Capcom just does not want to please us as fans. It just puzzles me. They used to be such an excellent game company. I mean, I grew up on Capcom from Street Fighter 2 and, you know, the Mega Man series and, you know, all that great stuff. I mean, Resident Evil and just, I mean, the list goes on and on just about what this amazing company did. And now they're teasing us about possibly getting a remaster of the first 3 Resident Evil games, okay? The very first trilogy, okay? Now, I'm going to read the article to you right now. Also, I'm going to put a link down in the description in case you guys are curious. Capcom has fans wondering if an original Resident Evil trilogy remaster is coming. The thrills and chills never stop. This was posted 4 days ago, I guess. Despite a severe and malicious hack, Capcom is basically operating at the peak of its ability these days, with Mega Man, Street Fighter, Monster Hunter, Ghosts and Goblins, and Resident Evil all delivering the goods. And, you know, as we previously reported, a Resident Evil showcase is coming next Thursday, and Capcom's Resident Evil Twitter has been hyping the event via some interesting tweets. As Rely on Horror first noted, the Twitter account is sharing some brief clips of item menus from the original trilogy on PlayStation 1. But there are some slight differences from the original games that have fans wondering if the clips are actually from soon-to-be-announced remasters. And there's the tweet right there. We're crafting a first look at gameplay and combat in Resident Evil Village in the RE showcase just for you. 5 days left until the event. Whatever. Alright, continuing. Clips used for Resident Evil and Resident Evil 2 menus on Twitter offer some slight differences, such as a missing character portrait for Jill in the original game. However, as Rely on Horror helpfully illustrates in a side-by-side comparison, Resident Evil 3 menu especially offers a lot of differences that fuel the remaster theory. The inventory space has been expanded to seemingly allow 14 items, up from the maximum of 10 in the original Resident Evil 3. Plus, text sizes has been removed, the image takes up a lot more space, and Gunpowder B is just gunpowder. Granted, none of this is a slam dunk that a Resident Evil trilogy remaster is in the works by any means. It really could be that someone at Capcom went through all the trouble to put together these mock-ups as one-off marketing materials. However, why someone would do that instead of just capturing a few seconds of genuine footage from the original games is unclear. If the Resident Evil showcase were to reveal Resident Evil trilogy remasters, it would surely make a lot of Capcom fans happy. Yeah, no kidding, so do it! Especially if it comes to Nintendo Switch, and if not, well, Resident Evil Village looks pretty good. Yeah, whatever. You know, I am so sick and tired of all the teases that Capcom keeps doing. Now, I mean, what is it with you, Capcom? What is it with you? And not just you, but any game company out there that makes a really iconic video game franchise, and they're always willing to do a remaster of any further sequels after the first 3 games. Okay, but for some freaking reason, they're just terrified of remastering the first 3 games of any iconic franchise that they do. Like, no, I can't do it! I mean, for crying out loud, what are you so terrified of when it comes to the original trilogy? What is the matter with you guys? You'll still be making a crap load of dough, or more than a crap load of dough, with your new Resident Evil games. You know, so what does it matter? You know, what does it matter to you if people want to continue to play the older Resident Evil games and the newer stuff? What does it freaking matter to you? What is going on in that thick skull of yours? Enough with this already. Stop freaking teasing us. Stop dumping on your fans. This is nuts. Some people may be watching thinking to themselves, you know, well, Metalvania, you're getting a little bit too emotional about this. Look, it's not the games I'm taking seriously. It's them as a freaking game company that doesn't give a crap. That's what I am taking seriously. I mean, if I were the head of some game company, sure, I would continue to make projects that I loved and cared about. I would always do what I wanted to do. But at the same time, I would also listen to the fans. You know, I would listen to what they had to say on what is, you know, the true bread and butter of my company. That is the way I would handle it. But Capcom doesn't want to do that. No. You know, Capcom, look, you really want to continue to rake in the dough, okay? Continue to make good games, yes, but listen to the fans, okay? If they want some remasters done, okay, whether if it's, you know, the original Resident Evil trilogy or Dino Crisis, which is another classic, and I highly recommend that. If none of you have played the original Dino Crisis, I still play it today. You know, whatever it may be, it's so iconic that Capcom has done, okay, that you guys have done, okay? Do both. Do great new games and do the original stuff. You know, remaster that, okay? Remaster the old stuff, okay? We want both. Get over it. Okay? That's all you gotta do. Just listen to us, and we're happy. Make me happy.